Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome to another reading here at Transform with Ryan. And in this pick a card tarot reading, we are going to be examining what is your soul's mission in this lifetime in particular, okay? And so this is, kind of a very deep, very expansive topic. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes through for each one of you. Now, the way that this reading is set up is there's actually a card underneath each one of these. So it's kind of like the flip side of the coin, okay? So you're going to get a couple of lessons here, or missions, I should say, that your soul came into this life to learn, all right? So I would encourage you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and focus in on your heart center. For some of you, it could be focusing on your crown chakra area, like accessing your higher self, your deepest soul energy. And when you feel you have connected with it, you can open your eyes and see which one of these three cards you are drawn to the most, okay? So the first pair on this side, we have the Mother. And again, the other side will be a surprise. And the middle one is the Cave. And the other side will be a surprise. And here off to the right, we have the Underworld. And I can't wait to see what is paired with that one. So you can see down below timestamps and chapter markers. I'll see you at your reading. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading to help find out aspects of what is your soul mission in this lifetime. So thank you for tuning in once again. And for those of you that were drawn to this third card here, the Underworld, let's get into your reading. So already I'm sensing that you are a very, very powerful soul here, that you've definitely had many, many lifetimes of reincarnation. You've grown very strong, very wise, and you're also very courageous is what I'm sensing here. And you enjoy a bit of a challenge is also what I'm getting. Now, why do I say all those things? Because you chose the Underworld. And, in typical lore and mythology, the Underworld is kind of a scary, scary place. It's full of shadows. It's full of nightmarish things. There's this fear or possibility of harm and death that come with the Underworld, right? And what I'm getting, though, is at its core, this is a journey deep within. This is a journey of your soul where you are facing the darkness within you, the darkness around you as well. So you're not afraid, you're not backing down from going in deep and finding out what is at the core here, what is really going on. In the Underworld too, I'm sensing there's a lot of, those subconscious beliefs that limit us or hold us back from actualizing our true potential. And for you, you are, braving the shadow, braving the subconscious here. And one of your biggest missions is to find that darkness, that root of the darkness, and bring in the light. Okay? And so what I'm getting is that many of you, because of this, you chose a very challenging circumstance for life to help kind of prepare you and set the stage for your journey into the Underworld. So many of you that chose this card, you've experienced at least one significant trauma in your life, some type of event, right? Maybe the passing of a loved one, maybe some type of health issue, health scare, some type of relationship that meant the world to you that suddenly ended or something like that, right? So you've really experienced some type of hardship because your soul wanted to grow tremendously and rise above these hardships. So that's why I say you're like so powerful and brave and courageous, and you've lived through many lifetimes, because only someone who is very confident and very wise, has a lot of experience, would ever be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna have a experience diving into the underworld during this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? This is not where the um the fearful tread. I was like, oh my god, it took me a moment to find that word. So let's see what this other card is. Oh, how appropriate! You got the warrior. My gosh. So, I mean, if there was a type of person that was ever going to go into the underworld, it would definitely be a warrior, right? Again, the elements of bravery here. And what I'm getting from your soul is that your soul is in a way a conqueror. Okay, your soul is not the type of soul that is perfectly content with like this peaceful, easy, no-brainer kind of lifestyle. Okay, your soul, your spirit loves challenges. It loves to test its skill and its ability. It loves to problem solve. And ultimately, it loves victory. It loves to experience success. It loves to experience that wave of feeling empowered when you go through something so challenging and you rise above it. All right. So it totally makes sense here that you have this warrior soul within you. Maybe some of you are even like Aries is your sun sign, or is really prominent in your chart because the warrior is the archetype of Aries, the god of war. Um, what I'm also sensing too from your soul is that, yeah, your soul is powerful and it's strong. So it's very capable of like battling things. But the thing that your soul is really trying to finesse and learn is, um, is being that type of warrior where it doesn't thrive across with like aggression and pounding down the enemy and like brute force. Okay, it wants to be that more graceful warrior that okay, so what's coming to my mind is, have you ever seen any of those kung fu movies, like with Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Michelle Yeoh, those type of characters? There's the warrior that is aggressive, right, that just charges into battle and swings their sword and punches and kicks, kind of like wild, right, almost barbaric. And then there's those warriors, like these martial arts masters, that use people's speed and strength against them. Like they're just so graceful, where battle and fighting is sort of like a dance, right, instead of this show of brute force and just charging in. And so that's what I'm sensing from your soul, is it wants to be that more graceful warrior that exerts very little effort to win the battle, because you're so smart, so strategic. So that's what I'm sensing as far as your soul's mission. It's like facing these challenges and these obstacles and maneuvering through them with grace and poise and this sort of like elegance even to it. So that's really nifty, to kind of see this evolution of your soul through this mission that it has in this lifetime. So your soul has chosen a very challenging life because it's confident that you'll be able to overcome and rise above. So that is reassuring. Very, kudos to you. Big ups to you for that. Now let's get some tarot to get some more of an idea here. So we have Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. Let's create a little bit of space here. And then on this side, we have Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I mean, look at this. We were just talking about the warrior and battling. It's like, so who's going to win? Is it going to be the one that purely relies on strength alone? Or is it going to be the one that is smart and can really sense weaknesses and take advantage of them, or see the opportunities to gain the upper hand and maneuver in a way to be in a really good position here, right? And the Empress, wow, abundance. So definitely there's this abundance of strength and power within you. Like to create things, create victory, create success. And this, Empress is also that divine feminine. So this receptivity, so like rolling with the punch, rolling with the kick, and then pivoting and moving around the obstacles, okay, to get where you need to get. Yeah, that's a very good example actually, versus just like charging through, like, you're trying to break down a brick wall. It's kind of like, why try to break down the brick wall when you can just go around it or climb over it, right? And that's like less effort. And so that's sort of where your soul mission is at, to gain that skill and that mindset that's so just so intelligent and so smart. And why? Now I see here it's because you have this desire to learn, but also pass on your knowledge and your skills to others. That's a big proponent of your soul mission. It's like, okay, I'm going to be the one who goes first, who charters this new territory and explores it, clears out the bad guys, goes through all the struggles, and then I'm going to turn around and help other people through the same process that I went through, but with less struggle than I did. Okay. And so part of it is like you're this container for wisdom as well on how to overcome the challenges in life, like a warrior would. Okay. And to rise out on top and come above. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you felt called to, being a teacher, being a sports coach, a life coach, a therapist, a psychiatrist, an investor, or a financial advisor, right? Or even like a person who trains employees, right? A trainer, not just a physical trainer, but train people at your jobs, is because you like to go in there, try things out, work with the system, work with the protocols, tinker around with the machines, right? Figure out how things work, and then find the most efficient way to work and do this task, and then turn around and teach other people and pass it on to them, okay? And that's part of your energy. Wow, I really admire you for that. Let's kind of flip back and switch gears back to this underworld energy here that we saw. So with the lovers, definitely the core of the lovers card actually, which, not everybody knows, it's about choice. Okay, it's about choosing something different than what everyone else would choose. Kind of like how the Little Mermaid, not many of her mermaid friends or people wanted to be humans, right? They were very happy, very content living this very peaceful, calm life under the sea and the ocean. But, Ariel wanted adventure. And of course, part of that desire for adventure was she found someone very attractive, found somebody that she loved. At least this is like the Disney version, right? And so she chose this path that's less taken, the road less traveled. Oh my God, why I'm like making stuff up, y'all. So the road less traveled, because your spirit desires adventure. Okay. Again, your spirit is very unique in that way. And in this particular lifetime, your soul did not choose this life where it's like, okay, yeah, let me just kind of coast through life. Like, I'm not going to rock any boats. Like, yeah, maybe I'll have a problem here or two there, but I don't want to really challenge myself too much in this lifetime. I just want to breeze through it, right? That is totally not what your soul chose for this lifetime. Your soul chose adventure, okay? And with adventure does come some challenges, does come facing the darkness at times. And here with the Nine of Pentacles, this card really speaks to this sort of stability, which can be a bit boring for some people, right? This sort of like everything's taken care of for you, and so you don't really worry about anything, right? And you don't really have to think, you don't have to do much because everything's just taken care of you. That's part of that security that is channeled with this Nine of Pentacles. But also there's this aspect of the Nine of Pentacles where it's like you have mastered so many skills. And that's why there's security around you, okay? So it's more that aspect that's coming through with the Nine of Pentacles, is you've mastered a lot of skills, but you're choosing a challenge. You're choosing to apply all of these skills you learned and grow and evolve even further, okay? And here, this Three of Cups is really about friendship, about connection, about meeting up with soul family, and friends. And what I'm seeing here, though, at the centerpiece is cheersing. And it's like cheers to this victory, cheers to this accomplishment, okay? And that's really the eye and the prize that your soul has is like, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to see what demons and nightmares lurk within the underworld, and I'm going to conquer them all. I'm going to rise above it. I'm going to bring even more light to my essence, to my being, and also to the rest of the world. So I really love how your soul, didn't want to choose the easy path in life, and it chose to challenge itself and test its limits. And I really commend you for that. I think that's so amazing. So that card wanted to come out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So these are some messages of encouragement, messages from your soul to help you understand what's been happening in your life. And there you have it. First message out. No limitations. Oh my gosh. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential, and there is so much for you to share. Oh, what a confirmation here. And you definitely know that through all these lifetimes, you are quite powerful. You are quite capable, and you really are just testing how far you can go with each lifetime, how much higher you can ascend. And what was this card that jumped down? And then we have a third one. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Bam, there you go. Again, not many souls would choose this life full of challenges to overcome and then turn around and help other people on top of that. So let's get your final card here, your final message about your soul mission, and give you that peace. Okay, I feel like this one is like dying to come out. So, signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Ah, okay, so there you go. For those of you in the middle of a challenge, look out for these signs. The universe is trying to help you out. It's like, phoning a friend here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire kind of thing. I love it. So my dears, I just commend you. I'm so in awe and amazed by the soul mission that you've chosen to embark on in this lifetime. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was such a pleasure to do this reading for you. Thank you for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. And don't forget to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to begin that manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And of course, feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation if you want to go beyond a general tarot reading, specifically if you'd like to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So go down to the description box below now and take a look at the link for the energy alignment session with me. And on that call, we are going to create that roadmap to help you align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here. For those of you that were drawn to this card here, the Mother, let's find out more on what is your soul mission here in this lifetime, okay? So with this Mother card, I'm sensing already that many of you that were drawn to this, part of your soul's mission here is to be a parent. Be a caregiver, okay? Now, for some of you, that's definitely going to be about having your own biological children. And even though this card says mother, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're male or female. It's really all about just this desire to nurture and care for another human being, okay? Now, for some of you, like I was mentioning, this will be a biological child. For others of you, this could simply be adoption, right? Or perhaps for those of you that maybe pregnancy and adoption aren't quite an option at this point, it could even mean something like a godparent to someone, right? Or being an amazing aunt or uncle, so helping to take care of a niece or a nephew. But one of your soul's missions is to experience what it means to be a parent, what it means to be a caregiver, all right? Now, taking this a little bit deeper and a little bit further, your soul's mission is here to nourish, okay? Just nourish in general, nourish other people, but also nourish yourself, okay? So the Divine Mother energy is all about providing and nourishing other beings and creating this very warm, comforting environment. Now, let's see what else is coming through here with the opposite side of your pair. And we have, ooh, the temple. This is very, very interesting, okay? So, have you ever heard that phrase, your body is your temple, right? And so, definitely part of your soul's mission here is to experience what it means to be in body, to experience all the pleasures and sensations that the body can provide to you and have that intimate relationship and connection with understanding your body, how it works, what things maybe cause problems or pain with your body, and what things help nourish, heal, strengthen the body. So, really understanding those dynamics, okay? And part of your soul mission could be really delving deeper into physical fitness and diet, nutrition, right? What are the ways in which we strengthen our body through exercise, yoga, dancing, whatever that may be for you, but also how we nourish our body and help it grow and provide it the nutrients that it needs to function properly, okay? So understanding like food, how does your body respond to dairy products, processed food, vegetables, organic foods, non-organic foods, right? Like those types of things is part of your soul's mission is, and you know, honestly, that's why a lot of souls come into incarnate, right? Is to experience the physical dimension. And so part of your soul's mission, I'm sensing here, is to delight in the physical sensations that your body can experience and, you know, 3D and physical reality here. When I'm looking at this combination together, the mother and the temple, I'm also seeing that there's this important connection here between spirit and body. Okay, the temple is a place where people go to worship, right? And here, part of this dynamic or this experience in this lifetime is to worship and understand the divine feminine aspect of duality. Okay? So, and in regards to parenting, of course, it's mother, father, like whatever role you choose to have, godparent, it's fine. But here, specifically with this combination, I'm hearing this call to access the divine feminine, all right? So what is the divine feminine? Intuition, receptivity, creation, abundance. All right, so those are some of the aspects of the divine feminine, and your soul is wishing to experience it. So not only just the physical body, but even the emotions, right? Divine feminine speaks a lot to emotions as well. So the emotions that you experience while in physical form, while in body, right? How do you feel about your food? How do you feel about your health? How do you feel about children? And how do you feel being a parent, right? All of these things is also what the soul is wanting to experience in this lifetime. I'm sensing also that there's this very strong connection with Mother Earth, like really connecting with the earth during this lifetime as well. Wow, that's really, really beautiful. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards, shall we? And find out more about these soul missions, if you will, that you have for this lifetime. So that card already jumped out. We'll reveal it here in just a moment. That was like a really weird way that I like split that, huh, guys? All right, so first out we have Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is people coming together for a shared purpose, right? And that could be raising a child, creating a family. This is what this card is kind of giving me vibes of, is this family. Also, you know, part of the divine feminine is bringing beauty into the world. And so you see these three beings here collecting flowers, creating something very beautiful together. And I mean, quite literally, this could be for some of you that are having biological children in this lifetime. It's like two people coming together and creating a child, right? Creating a baby. Next, we have the Nine of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay, so I'm also seeing, with this Hanged Man, it's really highlighting the various aspects of the divine feminine here in this realm of duality. So understanding the shadow aspects and the light aspects of the divine feminine as well, and the ways in which, and this is really beautiful, this is really actually quite amazing because I've heard this spoken about quite a bit in the past year, but this sort of liberation of the divine feminine. Okay, the divine feminine is really reclaiming its place and its power here after some of these energies of misogyny and repression and suppression of the divine feminine, which actually feeds into the creation of toxic masculinity. All right, so there's this healing that you're a part of when it comes to the divine feminine energy here on the planet, and liberating it from this trapped state, and really correcting its expression, because it's been flipped upside down, and like things aren't looking right, things aren't being expressed freely and authentically and genuinely and divinely right, and so it's that correction of this is part of your soul's mission in this lifetime. And here, what I am sensing with this image is you are part of this movement, this like step-by-step movement to return humanity back into balance. All right, there's been a lot of worry, there's been a lot of fear, been a lot of struggle with oppressive energies is what I'm getting, because force is a expression of the divine masculine. All right, and so there has been this suppression, like that shadow aspect, that negative expression of power. There's been this suppression of the divine feminine here, and it's about healing those wounds little by little, step by step, winding up, going up on that journey to again access the purity of the divine feminine within each of us. All right, whether you identify as male or female, you have both divine masculine and divine feminine within you, and your mission in this lifetime is to empower the divine feminine once again by doing your part here to release whatever oppression, whatever negativity, whatever distortion of that energy has happened in the past, several decades or centuries even, and really doing that work. Oh, interesting. Very beautiful. Okay, so with the temple, we have Six of Cups. Oh, that's lovely. The Moon, and Five of Swords. Okay, wow, this is really, really interesting. So with the Six of Cups, definitely what I'm sensing for you in relationship to this temple is play, enjoyment, okay? Like tapping into that high vibrational state with your body. Like, what does your body enjoy, okay? What do you do to bring your body into this feeling of excitement, bliss, peace, love, joy, right? Do you get joy from dancing, from running, from jumping, from singing, doing art? Like, what do you do with your body? Do you enjoy eating? Like, I enjoy eating, right? I enjoy a good meal. And what types of foods do you enjoy eating? So coming back to that fun, having fun with the body, okay? Not feeling like the body is something that limits you. Here with the moon energy, you see how this mermaid, she's like half above the water, half below. I believe actually the artist was also saying this could be a siren, okay? And what I'm sensing here is part of your soul's mission is to understand the relationship and the interplay between spirit and body here. And also, very importantly, like, how does your body give you clues to divine wisdom, divine knowledge. So what do I mean by that exactly? So do you know how some people, they say, I just have this gut feeling that this is what I should do, or I just have this gut feeling that we shouldn't do that, or I'm getting butterflies in my stomach, and sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing, again, depending on the situation. But we'll say, like, you're falling in love with somebody and it's giving you butterflies in your stomach, right? So it's what cues does your body give you about spirit, about your higher self, okay? And so bringing that connection into harmony and allowing them to work together to give you cues to the world around you, both seen and unseen, okay? So being able to build that trust and that dynamic between body and intuition and facts, right? So bringing that all together into this beautiful harmony, just like this lovely siren is singing for us. Here with the Five of Swords, on the opposite side, so these kids are having so much fun. They're playing, they're enjoying the body. And here on this side, again, the other side of the coin is knowing, like, what does your body good and what harms your body, okay? And we're talking about toxins, we're talking about even energies, like, is being around certain people make you feel fatigued, make you feel worn out, right? Like those psychic vampires. What kinds of people drain your energy, okay? And how to filter it out so they don't become a prominent presence or a regular presence in your life as well. So finding out what people are good for your body, what environments, right, are good for your body. Like here, the water looks a bit frigid because it's in the Arctic. This water is probably a little bit more temperate, right? Maybe even warmer in this. So really understanding, like, what physical environment your body really thrives in. Also, what I'm getting to is to understand, what kind of rest your body needs as well, right? Making sure you get enough sleep. And some downtime here. That's also what I'm sensing here, so that your body doesn't come to harm and you don't have any difficulties. Now let's get some messages here. So very interesting. So parenthood, creation, enjoying body, enjoying physical form. Those are definitely key elements of your soul's mission here in this lifetime. Now let's get some words of wisdom and encouragement from the Starseed deck here for your soul's mission. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Oh, that definitely speaks to being a parent and being a caregiver here. And, with this Earth Guide, I'm thinking Mother Earth. So having this deep connection with the earth here. Next, we have Blue Flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Oh, lovely. So I'm definitely feeling this is something that you can kind of focus on, call in during one of your meditations, is the blue flame. It could be one that actually, what I'm hearing is it can cleanse and purify your energetic and physical body here, is by meditating with the energies of the blue flame. Okay, felt almost lost all those cards there. So let's just get one more. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Oh, so it's a perfect message for those of you going through some challenges here. Definitely feeling the challenge energy coming from the Five of Swords. So things that maybe are working against you and trying to maintain this harmony and optimal functioning of your temple, your body. So wow, very, very interesting reading for all of you. I hope you enjoyed finding out what is your soul's purpose. Thank you for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. And don't forget to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to begin that manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And of course, feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation. if you want to go beyond a general tarot reading, specifically if you'd like to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So go down to the description box below now and take a look at the link for the energy alignment session with me. And on that call, we are going to create that roadmap to help you align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here. Today we're finding out more about what is your soul's mission. So for those of you that were drawn to the cave, here is your reading. So let's talk about this cave and then we'll go to this mirror or other aspect of your soul's mission here. So with the cave, what I am sensing for you is part of your soul's mission is to experience a period of isolation, or to feel isolated, to feel sort of cut off from the rest of the world, have a time in your life where you're cut off from society or mainstream culture, cut off from family and friends. And why is this important? Why would you even want to do this? Okay, well, the main reason that I'm sensing is really to connect with yourself, discover who you truly are, you know, when you're free of cultural expectations, societal norms, free of the influence of family and friends, when you are just left to your own devices, if you will. What are you going to do? Who are you going to be? What are your dreams? What are your goals? So having this period of isolation to really examining who you really are and what you really want, independent of what other people have conditioned you to want, told you to believe about yourself, right? And so with this cave card, what I'm getting is your soul's mission is to really reconnect back to yourself. So here in Earth, here in physical reality, we get to experience all sorts of things, right? We experience things that we enjoy, that make us happy. We experience things that are difficult or challenging and make us feel sad or angry. And, you know, from those experiences, we start to create this belief system and we start to structure and organize what the world is all about, who we are in the world, what we can do, what other people do for us, what is our relationship like with other people, like how they affect us, right? So there's all this information, all this data coming in, and we're all just trying to make sense of it. And, you know, these days, especially with social media, the news, movies, television shows, all that kind of stuff, we are bombarded with information. We are bombarded with data. And, you know, I don't know about you, but sometimes it's hard to figure out what's fact and what's fiction, what's real, what's fake, right? And what the true story is, what is the truth out there. And so with this cave, it's really coming in to find out the truth of who you are. What is your truth? Forget about what other people think. Forget about what other people do. What is your truth? What do you actually think? What do you actually do? What do you want to do? Right? And so your soul is really trying to come back to itself and honor itself despite whatever is happening on around in your environment. Okay? And so that's this cave energy here that I'm getting. But I'm really honing in on this need for isolation and separation. So for some of you, that means moving away, right? For school, for training, maybe a new job, getting a fresh start, fresh new environment. For some of you, I'm even sensing this could be like going to retreats to disconnect from the world for a bit and come back to your center, right? Coming back to alignment with your purpose, your goals, what you were meant here to do. I'm also hearing for some of you, this is really interesting, like a pilgrimage. Okay, and now I know there's this path in Spain that's like many, many miles long, and it's this sacred spiritual experience where, you know, people walk along this path from what I understand, it's pretty safe, and there's nothing but, you know, nature all around, maybe the occasional village or town so you could stop and sleep, get food, get water, rest, that kind of thing. But it's this spiritual pilgrimage and path that not many people actually go on because it's quite long, right? And it takes a lot of willpower to complete this path, and it's a lot of walking for sure. And so I'm hearing for some of you that could also be a way that you can do this is some sort of pilgrimage or even just a road trip, a solo road trip through your country, okay? And that's sort of this self-discovery transformative journey for a lot of people when they do that. And what is the flip side here? What is another aspect of your soul mission that we're looking at? Ooh, apocalypsis. So this is coming from the root word of apocalypse, right? And what I'm sensing here, so apocalypse is some type of calamity, some type of maybe disaster, you can even call it, right? At its core, it's something that really shakes up your world, shakes up your reality, okay? It's you know, when we talk about evolution of the soul and growth of the soul, we talk about these crisis points. And these crisis points throughout our life force us to re-examine who we are and where we're headed, and then make the appropriate adjustments. So, you know, in the past couple of years with the pandemic, we all experienced an apocalypse moment, okay? Where we started to question our way of life and discovering like what works for us, what doesn't work for us, beyond just what works for a society and what doesn't work for a society when we're faced with a crisis like this, a health crisis. And so your soul mission here is to experience this type of crisis. And I'm sensing it's very likely to be a catalyst for you to, again, rediscover yourself. Some of you, what I'm sensing, may have drifted astray, drifted off your path because of all these influences around the world from the environment. And this apocalypse is to kind of bring you back to yourself, bring you back to your truth, bring you back to who you really are. And for some of you, what I'm hearing is your soul actually chose to experience a bit of crises in its lifetime, like in a way, maybe identity crises, okay? To really challenge you and inspire you and motivate you to come back to alignment and honor your path, honor your soul mission, honor your true purpose here on earth, and not get kind of distracted by the glitz and the glam and the all of the beautiful lights and the jewels, right? All these like lovely things that people like to throw in our face and convince us that we need this or we want this. It's about coming back to yourself. Okay, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really need? Because chances are most of the stuff people are trying to convince you to go after is not really anything you want, okay? And I'm also hearing that your soul really just kind of wants to test itself. Strange, right? That a soul wants to test itself. So your soul wants to test itself to see how does it respond to crisis. How can it navigate through difficult times and still come out on top? Or, you know, maybe with the minimal amount of wounds and the least amount of damage done, right? Like, it's kind of like this lifetime is a bit of a test for itself, okay? Like, can you stay true to yourself despite the circumstances? Can you stay aligned despite, you know, all the background noise and maybe some people, you know, being discouraging towards you, right? Or not supporting you, right? Those kinds of energies. Very, very interesting. Let's get some tarot cards out to get a little bit more details here on this soul mission of yours. Okay, so let's do one more. And actually, I'm just going to raise these up a smidge more. Okay, so let's see what we got. So for Cave, we have King of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. Oh, okay, okay. Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups. And Seven of Pentacles here with Apocalypsis. Oh, wow, this is amazing. This is really, really cool. So let's kind of focus in on this part first because something really just jumped out here. So with this Eight of Cups, this is about you walking away from this identity that you constructed for yourself up until a certain point in your life, maybe up until now since you're watching this video, and moving towards your true identity. So we have this mer woman here who, became human, assumed the identity of a human to have this relationship with this human man. And now we see this mermaid walking back to the sea, honoring her roots, honoring who she was born to be, right? And what I'm sensing is that in this particular story, this mermaid was like, okay, the grass isn't greener on the other side. Everyone was saying this is where the party's at, and I'm not feeling the vibes here, like that kind of energy. And so it's like, well, let me just go back then because I was actually not much happier. This wasn't the answer I was seeking here, despite the advertisements. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm hearing is that for a lot of you, you're on this life path because people told you that's what you should do. Okay? And you're finding out that that's not resonating with you. Okay, so something someone told you should do to be happy is not resonating with you. And so now you're walking away from that and you're going in search of what your true happiness is. Okay, and you've gotten all these experiences, all this information now that you've gone that road. And now it's like, okay, what am I going to do next? What am I going to birth next into my reality? What am I going to create next for my future here? What experiences and teachings and learnings am I going to take with me? And what things am I going to let go of because they're not serving me anymore? Maybe they're even trapping me. And how can I start fresh, start anew, tap back into my potential? Okay, my true infinite potential here. And I'm sensing there's going to need to be a lot of love and compassion for yourself at this point in time because, we all make mistakes. We all fall for certain things because they are very alluring. People can be really convincing, right? And then we come to realize that it's not really for us. And sometimes we can be a bit critical or harsh on ourselves. And so with this Queen of Cups, it's really about loving yourself no matter what choices you made in the past. Okay, particularly whatever choices you made in the past that didn't quite pan out for you, or maybe that were harmful to you, or that hurt you in some way. Okay, so there's that aspect here with this apocalypse energy. I'm sensing a lot of you just want this rebirth. You want to kind of reinvent yourself, okay? And it's funny because this reinvention, it's really all about coming back to who you truly are, right? Who you truly are, like with this cave energy. It makes me think of that singer Madonna, actually. And how, like, with every album, she kind of comes out with this new style, this new fashion, this new image. There's a new sound to her music, right? She's experiencing things. She hasn't been doing much lately. She's probably more the generation before me, and I kind of caught the tail end of her career in a way. But yeah, I feel like that's something like you, just reinventing yourself, like some singers and maybe even celebrities tend to do over the course of their career. Now let's go back to this cave energy here. So here we see this energy again of like, look at all these options, look at all these things people are trying to sell me on, trying to convince me on. Look at, oh, this thing looks shiny there, that thing looks amazing there, that looks delicious there. Like we have all these choices, right? All this like noise, all these options. Like what is truly for us? What do we really wish for? Okay. And this card here represents the sea witch. Okay, and the sea witch lives in that big cave of a shell in the Disney animated version of The Little Mermaid, and she sits there and she's like, hey, what is your wish? What is it that you want? What are you seeking? What are you searching for here? And that wish is going to be granted. It's just, what wish do you want to be granted? Okay, what is your wish? Choosing the wish that you're going to actually, move forward with, that you're going to manifest, that you're going to bring into reality. What is it? What is it that you want? In that movie, Ariel made the wish, like, I want to be human. That wasn't the wish of everyone else around her. That wasn't what they wanted, right? Definitely her father was not down with that plan, right? King Triton was like, no, no, no. Humans are dangerous. Humans are bad. Stay away from them. And so, despite what her father said, she still went for it. She went for her wish, right? So, it's the same thing for you. Despite what anybody says to you, go for your wish. Okay, honor your purpose, your desire, why the heck you came here to reality. Don't let other people persuade you to do otherwise. All right, so here with the King of Swords, speaking of King Triton, oh my gosh, what I'm sensing here is this conflict between what's conventional, right? What is the norm? What do normal people do? Okay, what's the normal order of things? What is this notion of this is how it's just always been done? So you just have to keep doing it. We have to just keep perpetuating this narrative, this story for generations and generations to come. And that's what you're breaking free of in this lifetime. Your soul's mission is to break free and create your own path. Okay, and kind of go against the authority. All right, whatever that authority is for you in your life. So very, very, very cool reading. I'm sensing this need for independence and rebirth and kind of recreating yourself to be that truer version of you for this soul mission. Now let's get some messages here from your higher self as well to help you understand your soul mission even more. Give that words of guidance. It says, stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Oh, beautiful. Compassion. How appropriate a word for the Queen of Cups energy here. So it's not about playing the blame game, blaming yourself, blaming others for things that didn't quite work out in your life. It's just about accepting them and taking the lessons that you learned with you moving forward. Okay, so you can continue on your journey. Next, we have magnificence. Oh, this is amazing. You are amazing. I can't believe I said that twice. Magnificent and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. So there you go. That's why a lot of people try to convince us of things. And that's why we fall for these traps, because we feel like we're not enough. We feel like we don't have enough. And so we go chasing after these things that are supposed to make us feel fulfilled and content. Sometimes, and not sometimes, but oftentimes they don't. So it's important to know you are enough. You have enough. Everything you need, you already have within you. Okay, let's get one more card to wrap this up. Here we go. No limitations. Yes, you are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is so much for you to share. There you go. Potential, potential. That's what's coming through. So which thing are you going to actualize? Which thing are you going to bring to life? I'm curious to know. Good luck on your journey. That was your reading on what is your soul's purpose. Thank you for tuning into your reading today, Star Fam. And don't forget to like and comment down below what you are calling in from your reading today to begin that manifestation pathway to make it a reality. And of course, feel free to share this video with others and subscribe to this channel. Now, I'd like to extend a very special invitation if you want to go beyond a general tarot reading, specifically if you'd like to align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So go down to the description box below now and take a look at the link for the energy alignment session with me. And on that call, we are going to create that roadmap to help you align with your purpose and learn how to achieve your goals. So I look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, I'm sending you all so much love and cosmic hugs. Bye.